Hey guys, Deathbringer here. I wanted to do like a video. Um, well, it's kind of a touchy subject for some people. Some people just laugh. Some people won't care. But there's a lot of people who actually do care about this type of thing. As you all know, um, me and my depression have pretty much been clashing, like depression always does with anyone it's affecting. Other people have ways of dealing with it. People don't. People manage it in weird ways. But what I'm wanting to say is, I touched on this subject when I did a video about my depression and the way it was affecting me. It wasn't like the way it was affecting me, yes, but I didn't go into like a lot of detail, and I'm still not gonna, because that subject is still pretty I don't really want to talk about it. Maybe at a later date when I've kind of got my head together and a bit more, um, I'm better. But what I will say is this: the way you see me in my videos is the way I want you to see me, because I don't want you to see what's going on inside my head. I don't want anyone to see it. So if anybody knows me in person who watches my videos and sees me all as this bouncy, happy self, 75% of the time, that's not real. That's me hiding. The other 25% of the time is generally I am happy, and I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good place at that point in time. But it's not always like that for a lot of people. For a lot of people, no days are good. No days um, are worth being around for. It's why Christmas is such a hard time for people, because it's a time for giving, being with family, being with loved ones. But there's a lot of people that are alone, because if they've made themselves alone, other people have made them alone because they don't want to know them, or just because no one reaches out. Because a lot of the time with depression, they feel like they don't matter, like no one cares. And if anything, people with depression don't see the joy and the light and the beauty in the world. All they see is the black and white, the dark. And that's not how it's supposed to be. I can say all this, but I can't always pull it into action. It's why people with depression like me need to have a helping hand sometimes. They need to ask for help. It's why I want each and every one of you who doesn't have depression but knows someone who does have depression, I want you all to basically reach out to those people. And even if it's for half an hour or a phone call to those people that have depression who are alone on Christmas Day, which is tomorrow, I want you to basically wish them a Merry Christmas and say you're thinking about them. And don't just say it, I want you to mean it. Because you can say something doesn't happen. You don't need to get them a gift, it's just reaching out and saying that you're there for them, that if you need a chat, well, if they need a chat or they just want to talk, or just someone to hang around with for a while, or even for a couple of hours a week or something. It's just so they can talk and they know that they're not alone. Me and my family, as you know, me and my family haven't exactly been on the best in terms in a very long time. And my mum reached out to me when she saw that video about my depression. She reached out to me, and ever since then we've been talking every now and again. I'm going around for Christmas tomorrow, and I'm starting to build bridges. We've got a long road ahead of us, but I'm starting to build bridges. So what I want from the people who have depression, I want you to try, if you can, try and reach out to friends and loved ones and family members. Try and reach out. Try and have a good day. Christmas doesn't mean the same thing to me as everybody else. I just see it as another day of the year. Christmas doesn't interest me. My girlfriend, she's trying her best to like change my view on things because I don't see the beauty in the world. I just see all the destruction, all the war and poverty and the corruption, and I see everybody not caring about each other. I see all the homeless and stuff like that, and it makes me depressed to think that there are worse people out there than me, than everybody else, that don't have a home and are going to be alone on Christmas. It upsets me. It makes me depressed. But that's not what causes my depression. Everybody has different reasons why they are depressed, why it's affecting them so bad. And I don't expect anyone to say anything about their depression. To be honest, I don't expect anyone to even admit they have it. Because I know people who have it. I know I've got a couple of friends who have depression, but they hide it and it's eating away at them every day. I know someone who has depression who's been pretty much dealing with it for their entire lives, and she is extremely strong. I've got one mate, which none of these people are going to be named because one, I don't have permission. Two, they are close to me. But those people, they deal with it on a daily basis. They find ways of managing it. Some people go on meds, some people go to therapy. Is it therapy? I think it is. Some people don't do anything. Some people don't ask for help. I know someone who's in an extremely bad place at the minute, and he suggested I get off the meds, but I'm not just taking the meds for me. I got so low one day, and I tried to end everything, and I watch it crush my girlfriend. I watched it crush her, and I don't want to watch that again. It's horrible. Because at first I didn't even tell her I'd tell her the truth about it, because I didn't want to hurt her any more than I already did. But going into this relationship, I didn't want to have any lies, so I told her, and it crushed her even more. And it's one of the reasons why I'm on medication. It's one of the reasons why I'm staying on medication. I'm doing everything I can to be able to help my depression. It's mainly for me to be able to get out there and not be afraid of anything and not have to deal with the voices in my head and feeling the doubt and just feeling like I don't matter, like no one cares. Because first things first, I am going to quickly say is I don't want sympathy. I don't need it. There are some people that use the depression as an excuse. I don't. I'm man enough to say my depression is a big part of me and it destroys me every day. Yes, but I am fighting back every day. I am not letting my depression define who I am. I'm not letting my depression control me. I'm not letting my depression stop me from doing the stuff I want to do. That's my anxiety. That doesn't let me do what I want to do. But that's a totally different subject. I just... I am on medication to help myself, but I'm also doing it for my girlfriend because I don't want her watching me self-destruct every day. It's hard enough dealing with it with no one watching. But when there's someone watching who you speak to on a daily basis, it hurts watching them, which makes you more depressed because you don't know what you can do. That's why I'm on medication. It's why if you have a girlfriend or a partner or a family member who's watching you self-destruct, do everything in your power, accept the help that they give you and other people give you so you can overcome it. Depression is not going to go away overnight, not a chance. There's no way it's going to disappear overnight. Trust me, it would be awesome if it did, but it don't. The meds can really fuck you up from time to time, but over time, and once they've balanced themselves out in your own mind, and you medicate, and the medication has pretty much corrected itself properly, that's when everything falls into place. Depression may never go away, but you may be able to manage it with medication or going to some form of therapy, group therapy, talking to one single person. I can't go into a group therapy. I will shut down, I will mute, I will not talk. I can talk to one single person at a time, just. I keep certain things hidden so they don't see it or hear it because I don't trust them. But sometimes you have to do things that you don't want to do to get the help. So please, anyone who's seeing someone suffering with depression, reach out, offer them help, or just be there so when they break, because people with depression break more often than normal people without depression. They will break down, they will get close to, well, not being around. I'm not saying that's for everyone. There are people that break down but they overcome it. But there are people that break down that need that help, that hug, that person. That's why I want you to be there for that one person or people that have depression. And if you have to watch them break so they know they're not alone in this, do it. Yeah, it's going to hurt watching someone break. I did it for years. But back then, it bothered me, but I made it worse. I'm not the, I'm not, when I was younger, I wasn't nice. Um, I've said this in the other video, and I'm sorry to the people that I made their depression worse. Because now it's hitting me. So I know exactly what you lot feel like. And it is not nice. But you being there for them just shows that they have someone there that they can hold when they break. Because the more you're there, the more they're gonna trust you, the more they're gonna know that you're there for them, that you're not gonna just run away when they break because you can't watch it. My girlfriend doesn't run away when I break. She tries to help me. She doesn't know what to say half the time. She doesn't know what to do because she's not here physically, not yet. She does what she can with the stuff she has. But she talks to me. She does her best to calm me down when I break. I've broken up speaking to her before, just out of the blue. And I don't like breaking. It's not nice. And I know everybody who has depression. I know everybody who has depression doesn't like it. Because it's not nice. It makes you feel, oh, like shit. What I'm trying to say is, it's easy to say you're going to be there for someone, but you never are. So when you say you're going to be there for someone, be there. Like the people who are alone on Christmas Day. Spend an hour with them. Give them a phone call. Christmas is also hard for people because they have lost loved ones. and they've lost people, friends, family, partners. They've lost people, and it's going to be the first day, the first Christmas without them. I haven't lost anyone recently. I haven't, like, lost anyone, but, like, in the last year or two. I can't remember, it's kind of blending in together. But I still miss the people that I've lost. I never, I didn't know them that well. That's why I have, why I feel guilty and stuff. Why I have regrets because I didn't get a chance to spend more time with them. But people who have lost family members, it's going to be the first Christmas without them, and it's going to be the hardest Christmas out of them all. So don't make them feel like they're on their own. Be there for them, make them happy, make them smile. If you can get them to laugh just once on Christmas Day, you know you're doing your job. I'm spending my Christmas with my family this year. My girlfriend didn't want me to be on my own, and my mum offered to have me over for Christmas. And as well, it's just if stuff happens and it gets on top and I can't make it or I'm not well, because it's around the time of year that people get ill and I pick up bugs because I'm not eating properly, so my immune system isn't as strong as it usually is. So I'm getting ill more often. But she offered for me to come over for Christmas, and I'm coming over for Christmas. I'm going to try and have a good day. Um, I haven't managed to get anybody Christmas presents because of the money situation, but she'll be getting a huge back payment, so I'll be getting everybody a Christmas present or two each, or just get them each a big one. But it's just the thought that counts. If, for people who don't have money and they want to give someone a Christmas present, make it. I made Teeny a Christmas present. Not gonna say what it is because it's kind of a personal thing, but I made her a Christmas present. I'm also giving her a couple of things. I've also going to be buying a Christmas present as well. She got me some stuff. She feels bad because it's nothing like I'm getting her, but it's the thought, and she didn't have to buy me anything. I told her she didn't need to. She said the same thing to me. And when I get the money, I'm buying her it. It may be a late Christmas present, but it's still a Christmas present. Literally, she got me this pocket watch. I know you can't see it, but it's a Volt 111 pocket watch. And she was gonna I asked her if she could put like a photo inside of it, of her, but she couldn't do it. So when she comes down, we're gonna be taking a bunch of photos, and I'm gonna be able to swap them out every now and again. But it's a pocket watch pendant. She got me 3 boxes of Twinkies. Um, I think it's spearmint or something. Twinkies, the original Twinkies, and then um, uh, what's it called? What's it called? It's the other ones. Peanut butter Twinkies. And she gave me her obsession. Um, I'm not going to go into details because she will kill me. She wrote on a piece of paper before we got together um, her obsession and stuff like that. She got me that, and she also got me the the picture of my hunter. She sent that to me, and a couple of photos of her. It's great. It's a great Christmas present. I love it. She feels bad because she didn't feel like she spent enough on me, which I don't want. I don't want people to get me stuff and feel bad because it's not expensive. You could get me a £1 teddy bear and I'll still love it. You could get me. I don't. To be honest, you couldn't. Didn't have to. Wouldn't have to give me anything. Hugs are free. I like hugs. Or just saying Merry Christmas or something. Admittedly, my dad forgot my birthday. Again. Which, if he actually pays attention to any of my videos, he'll know that I've said that, and frankly, I don't really care anymore. I don't think I've ever known his birthday. But he's forgot. He literally, I spoke to him on my birthday, he forgot. That made me depressed to hell. I remember people's birthdays. I know my mum's. I think I know my nan's. My Auntie Janice's, I am not 100% sure. I know teens. I even know her mum's and her dog's birthdays. So yeah. Doesn't take much to get. It doesn't cost anything to say Merry Christmas to a loved one or a family member or someone who's going through a hard time. They don't even need to have depression to feel low. They can just be having a hard time. They're out of work because of cutbacks, or they've got problems with their house, or they've lost a family member in its grief. They don't have to have depression to feel like shit. Just give them a hug and say, I'm here for you, and be there for them. It's the only thing you can do. Okay? I know I've taken a lot of your time. This was only supposed to be 10 minutes, and I think it's like 20 minutes to half an hour or something. But I just wanted to say something for those people um, who are spending Christmas alone, or they're depressed, or they're just low. And this message, it goes out for them, what I'm about to say. Everybody who has depression, or has lost a family member, or who's just alone for Christmas, or just feeling low, Merry Christmas. If you need to, this is going to sound really weird, but if you ever need a talk or just a cheering up, pop into the channel or go onto one of my social medias and shoot me a message. Because I know you can do it on Instagram, and I know you can do it on Twitter. If you just need like a casual conversation with someone, just like a casual conversation of just like, hi, how are you, or just something like that, message me. Doesn't bother me. I just won't be giving out my actual Facebook. I had enough problems with that. Not doing it again. But if you need a laugh, or need to see someone getting seriously angry or something just to make you laugh, come to my channel. Go to other YouTubers. Markiplier. He screams like a little girl when he plays horror games, but it's awesome. He gets mega pissed off at certain games as well. Shout out to Markiplier, because I actually still watch his stuff. It's really good. I don't really watch Syndicate anymore. Anyway. But yeah, there's loads of YouTubers out there that can make you laugh. Go do that. Or go out with a mate. Go to the cinema or something. Just have fun. Try to brighten up your day. Message to the people that know someone with depression. Make them smile at least once a day. Even if it's just like a half smile. It means you're doing something right. It means that you're trying. It shows that you're trying. But I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I'm doing a proper Merry Christmas video with Teeny when she gets back, because at the moment I'm driving her around so she doesn't get kicked, which gave me time to do this video. But I'm going to do a quick, but Merry Christmas to everyone, and for the people that are alone this year, I'll be thinking about each and every one of you, because I know what it's like to be alone on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I've been Deathbringer. Make sure you comment, like, and hit that subscribe button. and I'll see you for the next one. Cheerio and goodbye.